guest is one of those people. She says she has met more stars than Robin Leach and Barbara Walters combined. In fact, this is how she does it. She lies her way into movie premieres. She has crashed exclusive parties and even got past Secret Service for a private chat with President Reagan. So please welcome Hollywood's #1 star chaser, Missy Laws. Nice to see Bobcat Goldthwait.
How you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you, Missy.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Well, thank you.
See, now you've met another one.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. You have. All right, now, this is your book, isn't it? How to Meet the Stars. So you have in here a formula for how to crash parties and things like that. Now, why, first of all, why did you get into the habit of doing this? Why?
Well, when I was 17, I was in high school and not popular like, a lot of people want to be popular. It's very important. And so I thought that if I invited Burt Reynolds to my junior-senior prom, that it would make me more popular. So I proceeded to get in touch with him when he was staying at the Waldorf Astoria in New York, and I spoke to him on the phone and invited him to my prom. And he was unable to get to town, he said.
Oh,
so,
really?
Unfortunately. What a surprise, right?
And, what are the odds of that happening?
Yeah. Geez, he came to my prom.
Yeah, he kept puking in the limo all night. Yeah, he did. He was all right. I go, come on, man, it's rented.
So anyway.
And I wanted to get another, attractive or famous person to go, an impressive person. And so I was working at an ice cream parlor at that time during the summer.
Okay.
And a director called the ice cream parlor to talk to one of the employees about an audition for a movie that he was doing. And I took down all the information because I planned to crash the audition and try to get in the movie and then invite someone in the movie with me. And I did exactly that. I went over to the office where they had the audition. I walk in, there are all these men sitting around. I look so out of place. They're all in Army uniforms. And I walk in all dressed up, and I go over to the receptionist, and I said, "Hi, my name is Missy Laws, and my agent told me to be here." Naturally, I had no agent. I had never done any acting in my life. And she goes, "Well, gosh, all the women were here this morning. Do you think that maybe you were already cast?" And I said, "Oh, that must be it. That's got to be it."
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And so she said, "You better hurry out to the set and go to wardrobe and makeup." And I did exactly that, and they made me up. They put me in the movie. I was, I ended up...
What movie was this?
I got paid. It was great, and I took my escort. It was called They Went That Away and That Away. It was a Tim Conway movie.
So really?
And this is an...
That's how I got my job, too. Thank you. She said she believes it. Well, thank you very much. Are you sure you just weren't, like, in a military academy? Yeah, we're casting today, baby. What's the fuss?
So anyway, I continued to do it because it was a lot of fun. Instead of, my friends were going out, bowling or to bars or whatever other people do.
Yeah, and you're meeting celebrities.
And I'd hang out with the president or kings and queens or Lee Iacocca or Michael Jackson. It was interesting. It was exciting. It was like tasting fame.
Hanging out with Michael Jackson. You say you're hanging out with Michael Jackson?
Yeah, just all sorts of different
Nobody gets close to Michael Jackson. How did you get close to Michael Jackson?
I dressed up as the Elephant Man's bones.
Oh.
And he tried to buy her. That's a pretty smart move. So is Mike just a regular dude like all of us?
Yeah, like all of us.
Like all of us, and I include you into my circle of friends?
Everybody except you. Anyway.
Oh, that hurts.
I'm sorry.
There you are.
It's not like you might have, it's not like you didn't sneak onto the show tonight or anything, but...
Yeah. So is Michael...
I'm the guest.
When you meet it.
Oh, was I late? Well, my agent called and said I was the guest. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. No, that's all right.
No.
But see, now that happens because, and I imagine some of the stars are not as welcome to have you around. Does that happen?
Well, a lot of celebrities, because so many people are coming up to them, they're kind of defensive, which is understandable.
Yeah, sure.
And so in order to kind of break through that, one good way to do that is to get to know celebrities' friends first and let them introduce you to the famous person. Because they feel more comfortable if you know someone, a non-famous person that they know that can introduce you.
How did you, get to meet the president, though? I mean, are you a security risk?
Yeah, that's the other thing, is how do you get past Secret Service to meet the president?
Well, I wanted to meet him in order to get an interview with him for my book, which it's in there, and to get a picture with him for the book. So...
No, I'm interested. interested.
Yeah, because Bob wants to meet the president, as you can tell.
First, I decided to just do it the above-board way. I'd try that, which never works, of course. And I called the White House and asked them if I could do this, and they laughed in my face, said, forget it. So I said, well, I'm just going to do this in person myself, and I'll get this done. And he was staying in L.A. at that time, and I knew what hotel that he and his people were staying at, and I went over to the hotel, and these two men were setting up cameras out front. And I thought, I bet they're with the president, you know, because I knew there were so many people there from the White House. And I just started talking to them.
Either that or Bert's prom.
Became friends with one of them, and he invited me down to Palm Springs, where the president goes to Walter Annenberg has a party every year in Palm Springs. And I got invited to this party in Palm Springs, and I went down there, and I ended up getting in via his friend, which, you know, is how I got in there and did the interview. And so it was great.
So you know what it says here on the book, and I'll show people the book because if they're interested in doing this, they may want to get this. But it says how to promote a career, friendship.
It's gonna make my life really easy.
Oh, Bob, this is
like I don't have a lot of sniper fans.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobcat. Frank.
Well, look at
I'm
this.
gonna be bringing dead meat to my door.
But if you read this book, look, it says, or maybe even marriage with your favorite movie star. Now, is that your goal? Someday meet and marry a movie star?
Who was it? Mine was Rob Lowe. Who was yours?
It was you.
Who was it? Who was it?
Now you wanted to meet me?
You don't want to say?
I don't want to say, but there was one person I dated for 4 years, and I had a crush on since I was 9 years old, and I thought I was in love with this guy, and that was really the main reason that I started really doing this so hard, and I ended up dating him, and it was wonderful, and that's who I wanted to marry.
Okay.
But I didn't end up marrying him.
Oh, you have to tell us. You have to tell us who it is. Who is
Is he in
it?
the book?
He doesn't want to be married.
He doesn't want to. Okay, who are some of his friends, and we'll figure it out.
Brady
Some of the people that I have dated are like Andy Gibb or Tony Bennett or John Schneider, Mac Davis. There's a list of people that I have been out with and how I got the dates are in the book.
Oh,
And
okay.
if people want to get the book, they can get it at Walden Books or B. Dalton. It should be in.
Well, I'll know who the guy is because Susie's going to come over and clean my clock.
Yeah. All right, Missy Laws, thanks for being with us. Meet the Stars is her book, folks. We'll be right back. Stay where.
The Late Show.